Hey everybody, John with OWL, and today we want to talk a little bit about installing your anti-gravity battery. Now, installing the battery in your van is actually quite simple, but there are a few steps that hopefully will make it a little bit easier for you to follow. Now, to install or to access your battery, the first thing you're going to need to do is remove this trim plate. There are a few screws that are already out for the purpose of this video, so we'll pop that off. Then you've got this rubberized floor. This just comes right out. You just kind of lift it out. It's separated from the passenger sides, and just stick that off to the side. And then you can see this tray. Now, my van's been worked on so many times that I actually don't have all 4 bolts anymore. I'm down to 2, but you just loosen up these Torx bolts, and then you can slide this plate. It's up high to start. Man, it's hard to see in there. Up high to start, you slide it back and up, and then you can take it off, and then you have access to the battery. Now, one of the only things to worry about is up here. There's this bracket, and this bracket holds the battery down. And when it comes to putting in the anti-gravity battery, first thing you want to do is remove this. It's held in place by 2 10mm bolts. So you stick a socket down in there, remove those bolts. I'll show it to you like this. So this bracket that holds that battery down is actually held in place by these 2 10mm bolts you see on either side. Now, there's one modification that you need to do to get the anti-gravity battery to fit. It's ever so slightly longer than the factory battery, and you can see it here. I ground down these little areas right there. You can see I ground down these faces right here. I wish I had, let me stick you here. So I ground down these faces here, and it doesn't take a ton, but you grind those down. You can cut it with a knife, you can sand it down, whatever. You just have to take a little material off of that to get this to wedge in there with the battery, and that's going to hold your anti-gravity in place, because it's got no gravity. So you have to hold it in place with a bracket. Hope that helps, and I hope you enjoy your anti-gravity battery.